brother. Takes the check again back to back. He's got it for TV thousands. Careful. Got you. Get the best player. And he got the fucking height. Let's go. Anyone on the list all year. That's how you come up and take that shit. Let's go, man. Fuck, I'm talking to him. Car now ours. Chuck back there is gonna work. Do something special this kid. Car now ours. Bronco Nagurski Award. George Kool-Aid. Tequila. Go. And now I stick buckets in the woods from the floor from my Gotta hide. Mount clip. Gotta glide. Cause we coming up. You know, like fucking shit.
teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoffs, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop it at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. It's Davis. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown Bulldogs as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's look at the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. The coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris,
it's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down, third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Rebels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He'll pitch it. There's nowhere to run. Corralling for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Much-needed counter-punch delivered. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags it to throw. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Hand off to the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Davis. That ball snagged for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they stop him that before after an excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking.
And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can you do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense is coming after him. He's good as he throws it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And this one is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity,
makes the grab inside the 30. He's still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance, and moved to a touchdown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Finds his target, and it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, their freshman showing off the arm strength. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Davis. Catch made over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Back through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the return. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Going for his running back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Play action fake, looking to throw.
That's fucking good.
A good timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The receiver grabs it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Davis. Fires it to the wide end. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have the 1st down yardage. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter and by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they get the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not much on that play, brought down short. And the Rebels looking to... Tempo here. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Back to throw. It's Davis. A short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass caught.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I A is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Second down after that completion. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Mississippi State in the red zone now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be first and goal from the 1. First center down. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's McMillan. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Quick throw to the left. Caught on the outside. It's Payne. That's a big game. It's out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Play action here on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books for the chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Fuck that.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Single back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Davis. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Mississippi State getting set with a first and 10 now. They mix it up with a run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down here for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. To the air, it's Davis. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the...
Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They'll hand it off. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Rebels begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
that's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.